Go back at it again. Yeah, so a lot of people have tried fasting, you know what I mean? Eating once a day, and it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work because, we don't live in the 1800s anymore. We live in 2000s, like where there's food everywhere in that, you know what I mean? So it's, it's extremely hard to try to do that. Well, you see food everywhere. You can literally pick up a phone and order food without stepping out. You know what I mean? Yeah, the only reason why people were eating once a day was because they were poor back then. You know what I mean? So if you lived in Africa, you probably experienced this. Yeah, because you know what I mean. We used to get a supply each month, and to make that last, you only gotta eat once a day. So yeah. So like we're basically like fasting and shit, and yeah. So basically, yeah, back then people only used to eat once a day because they were poor. Because that's the only time they have to try to save the food for dinner. You know what I mean? And that's why they were like skinny and that. Like everybody back then was skinny. They were like the poor, and only the rich were like fat. You know what I mean? So basically, yeah. So like now, the rich people have, grabbed that, you know what I mean, and took it in and called it intermittent fasting. You know what I mean? Like they literally even pay people to teach them how to fast and that. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You know what I mean? So like for people like us and shit, can't do it, you know what I mean? Because you're not meant to you're not meant to starve, you're meant to eat. And we live in a country where you can just literally there's shops everywhere, there's food everywhere, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that shit doesn't work. So you gotta eat, you know what I mean? Portion meals in there, yeah. So yeah, don't try that. You won't last. You probably do it for a couple of weeks, a month or so, and you'll be over it, because your body's gonna tell you, nah, bro, fuck that.